Hi there, I'm Saivatan Chejirla. I'm from Bennett University, pursuing my third year in Bachelor's of Computer Science. And today I'm going to talk about nanotechnology. Well, let me just introduce what the nanotechnology is about. Nanotechnology has enormous potential to change society, and it involves manipulation of objects on the atomic level. The products will be built on every atom that are stronger, smarter, cheaper, and cleaner, and more precise. Nanotechnology is the art and the science of manipulating matter at the nanoscale to create a new and unique materials and products. Well, nanoscale can go about down to 1 by 100,000 the width of the human hair. And well, how is nanotechnology discovered? Let me just give you a couple of facts from online. Well, the Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Richard Feynman, first conceived the idea of molecular manufacturing in his 1959 speech, which is There's Plenty of Room at the Bottom. And he was the first scientist to suggest that the devices and materials could someday be fabricated to atomic specifications. In 1986, K. Eric Drexler wrote Engines of Creation and introduced the term nanotechnology from their scientific research, and that really expanded to the next level to the last decade. Well, this is the definition of nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is basically the understanding and control of matter at dimensions of roughly 1 to 100 nanometers, where unique phenomena enable novel applications. And encompassing nanoscale science, engineering, and technology, nanotechnology involves imaging, measuring, modeling, and manipulating matter at this length scale. Well, we have no idea how small a nanometer is. Let me just tell you a fact. A nanometer is basically 1 billionth of a meter. And a meter is roughly about 100 centimeters. And that's like 1 billionth of 100 centimeters. And these are a couple of nanoscopic images. DNA is approximately 2 nanometers, and human hair is about 10 to the power 5 nanometers. And why should we consider nanotechnology? And what is the use of nanotechnology? What is the scope of nanotechnology? And what does nanotechnology do? Well, to all these questions, I mean, they're perfect answers over here. I mean, at the nanoscale, the physical, chemical, and biological properties of materials differ in fundamental and more valuable ways from the properties of individual atoms and molecules in bulk. And nanotechnology R&D is directed towards understanding and creating improved materials, devices, and systems that exploit these new properties. And what is a nanomaterial? Well, it is defined as any material that has unique or novel properties due to the nanoscale, which is the same as nanometer scale structuring. And these are formed by incorporation or structuring of nanoparticles. And they are subdivided into nanocrystals, nanopowders, and nanotubes, which is a sequence of nanoscale of 360 atoms arranged in a long, thin cylindrical structure. Well, these are the characteristics of nanomaterials. They divide into 3 one-dimensional, 2-dimensional, and 3-dimensional nanometers. And here are a couple of examples in the table to the right. You can have a peek of the examples now. And here are the various products in nanotechnology. Well, below is list of different products in various sectors, and you can just go through the list, starting from the building products of 45 to R&D to 7, and etc. Well, applications of nanotechnology, I mean, we have no idea where nanotechnology is right now. I mean, it has come so far that every single product we use right now, from the medical industry, technologies, buildings, fabrics, textile, everything, they use nanotechnology. And in electronics, they use nanotransistors, nanodiodes, and OLEDs. Every OLED TVs, everything is nanotechnology right now. The plasma displays, quantum computers in phones and laptops, everything is an application of nanotechnology. Well, including the batteries, fuel cells, and solar cells. Even the energy industry now works on nanotechnology. Well, how does they use nanotechnology in most of the parts? Well, nanotubes, aerogel, and nanoparticles make everything possible. And here are the pictures to the right. Some of them are microscopic levels and some of them are not. These are just for your idea of how these tubes, aerogel, and particles work. And just as we've seen in the previous slides, now we can decide what the future of nanotechnology is about. I'll just give you a couple of our future scope of nanotechnology right now. Well, in several technologies, several products and markets, everything's going to get redesigned right now with nanotechnology. And scientists and engineers now can work on materials to the atomic level, which can create stain-proof fabrics, scratch-resistant paints, more efficient fuel cells, and batteries for even cheaper price than what we pay for right now. And I mean, the expert says that next generation billionaires are yet to be formed, and that we'll have to wait and look for. Well, because nanotechnology is in every single industry right now, from the power, energy, medical, and everything. Of course, government will have a couple of policies on them. And here are a couple of policies of government. The government of India has made about rupees 1,000 crore investments in nanotechnology. And Karnataka in India is planning to set up the country's first nanopark in Bangalore. And the government of Andhra Pradesh is planning to set up nanotechnology park in 350 acres in Hyderabad. I mean, look at how much government is investing in nanotechnology because of the scope. Well, of course, any technology has its advantages and disadvantages. Well, talking about the advantages, I mean, there are like many advantages to nanotechnologies right now, many solutions to the problems we've been finding out since decades from our ancestors. Well, most of the advantages goes to the medical sector. Most of the illnesses like cancer and heart diseases have now a solution, end of illnesses basically, and universal immunity. I mean, you can just live on life with nanotechnology without death, probably. And body sculpting that can totally change your appearances. I mean, probably into the plastic surgery field. And it can even stop aging process, painless childbirth, and whatnot. And the industrial advantages are basically computers can now become even faster, billion times faster and smaller. And atomic pollution can now be cleaned up, and manufacturing is almost to the nil. And the other advantages in other sectors are probably the architecture, engineering, and construction industries, material producers, usage of superior education, and in textile industries. Well, of course, the disadvantages are there for nanotechnologies, and here comes the main, which is the loss of jobs, mainly for manufacturing and farming. And oil and diamond becomes worthless in front of nanotechnology. And now atomic weapons are more accessible and they get even destructive powerful. Then that will be to the, a common man's access right now. And that will have to be looked into the future first. Well, right now, nanotechnology is in health and safety and social and political implications right now. The issues might be in health and safety is nanoparticles can cause serious illnesses or damage human body because I mean we have no idea how nanotechnology works inside the body. Because now nanotechnology are too small, they can be even created more destructive ways. They can create a bio or probably a destructive weapon for a mass destruction. I mean, who knows what nanotechnology can actually do? And the social and political issues with nanotechnology is it creates social strife through increasing wealth gap. Advisability of increasing scope of the technology creates political dilemma. Well, to conclude what nanotechnology is about, nanotechnology offers the ability to build large numbers of products that are incredibly powerful. And nanotechnology is heavily intertwined with biotechnology and information technology, making its scope very wide. And nanotechnology industry is mainly used to create a new world in future. Well, a couple of facts and pictures I've taken from online. Here are the references for them, and that'll be it for now. Thank you.